Hey, good morning or afternoon, depending on when you get this video. I wanted to share a good news principle that we have been speaking about from the book study that we've been doing on the book Messianic Foundations. In here is this good news principle called Yisrael Chai. And it says, often our heart's concern for the Jewish people is understandably that individuals would see Yeshua through the prophets, like Isaiah 53. Yet the more immediate Jewish concern has been to survive and thrive as a people, a value which is often summed up in the phrase Am Yisrael Chai, the people of Israel live. The body of Messiah in general, it says, and the Messianic congregation in particular, are established by God to represent the world, his faithfulness in Messiah, to keep the people whom he foreknew, as Rabbi Shaul or Paul wrote in Romans 11, chapter 11, verse 2. Congregations are called both to share in and speak to this divine concern, thus testifying of Messiah's faithfulness to Israel. Believing communities identify with Israel. The importance of the Jewish community's visible existence is God's faithfulness to his word, his promises. God started with one man and said, I will make a people, or make you a people, as it says in Genesis chapter 12. With Abraham and Sarah, who were unable to naturally have a child, he produced a people as proof of his faithfulness and his power. God's testimony of faithfulness to his promise is seen in a community of Jewish people, not just the individual Jewish believer. Therefore, Yeshua said, upon this rock, he would build a community that testifies of his faithfulness. The credential that the Jewish Messiah has a sovereign impact on the nations for Israel's good is vital to the Hebrew scriptures and the rabbinic writings. The congregation's testimony pictures a restored Israel with the nations in the commonwealth of Israel. So also the congregation is the Jewish olive tree through which both present tense Jews and Gentiles proclaim the good news that in Messiah, God is faithful to Israel. May the people of Israel live in Yeshua the Messiah. And I just want to make one other note here at the end. When we speak of the term God, it's not just any God. This is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. There is no other God. And so if you're curious about how this lives out in your own life, if you want to learn more, you want to even come and worship with us, you can go to our website at shalomroanoke.com. You can shoot us an email even on that website if you have questions, want to know more about our services. We meet every Shabbat at 11 a.m., Shabbat Saturday mornings, 11 a.m. So come visit with us, worship with us, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and Yeshua the Messiah, who allows us to come near. In his name we give thanks.